welcome back. It is so good that you're here. We're here for episode 2 of whatever this thing is going to end up being. It's great that we can do these. And I heard some of your feedback, so it won't kill me to smile every once in a while. It won't kill me to go a little bit shorter. So we'll try to do both of those things, and we'll also try to be a lot more interactive in this one. So there'll be a couple of times where I might even actually pause. First of all, I'm going to show you a magic trick. I'm going to do that outside. So why don't you come with me now? We'll go outside into my backyard and I'll show you a magic trick there.
All right, so I promised I'd teach you a magic trick. Show you the magic trick first, and then later in the video we'll actually have a little try at explaining it to you. But it's a very basic trick. You just hold your cards out as you would. So I'm going to ask you to pick a card because you can't reach through the screen. I'll do that for you. Pick one. All right, I'm going to pick that one. And you're going to look at it. All right, so you see it, and I can't see it. You think, you know, like I don't have mirrors, I don't have people, nothing like that. It's just me trying to figure it out. So here, I'm going to see if I can hold it, touch it, feel it. There it goes. I'm feeling it. I feel it. It feels red. Feels like a red. It's not a heart, so that means it's diamonds. It's a pretty high number. I'm guessing 6, 7, 9, 10. Is that right? Yes, 10 of diamonds. Excellent. Very, very stupid trick. Very simple trick. Now I will show you a little bit later.
So one of the things that we wanted to address a little bit is, especially during this like COVID time where everybody's feeling a little down and feeling a little, I don't want to say, well, some people are anxious, some people are feeling rough, some people are all right, we're all just all over the place, and then all our feelings are really valid. And it might seem kind of the opposite of what makes sense is to talk about joy. And joy is kind of a weird word anyways. It's a word we don't use a lot, but recently it's had a little bit of a popularity, again, because of that Netflix show about how to clean your house really well, and where that lady asks, does it spark joy? You're supposed to look at a piece of clothing or a piece of clutter or a piece of whatever it is and say, ask yourself, does this spark joy? So that word's sort of coming back into fashion a little bit, but I think it's a really helpful word in a lot of ways because it helps us to understand that there's something deeper and more meaningful than just feeling happy and feeling good and having that sort of endorphin rush. So one of the things that's sparking a lot of joy for me right now, and always has, is going for a run. And I find that going for a run really helps me with some mental clarity, helps my mental health, it helps me to just sort things through, it helps me to think about the big questions in life. I'm not a fast runner, I'm not a good runner, but it helps me to get out. So that's one of those things that it's not necessarily like an adrenaline rush. It's not like a roller coaster or parachuting or anything like that. It's just like it just feels good, and it brings a sense of settled joy in my life, which is really helpful. And another thing that some of us might have heard at times is that sort of that phrase, that comparison is the thief of joy. And what that's trying to say is that when you try to compare yourself all the time, then that takes away your joy, because then you're always just sort of looking at what's going on around you and always feeling rubbish about yourself, or at least you can. And so for a lot of us, maybe that happens especially on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and those kind of places where we're looking at everybody else, especially now during like COVID time. It might feel like everybody's sort of feeling like I'm kind of a lazy person just sitting around struggling to get my life together when all these other people are out there learning 14 different languages, knitting blankets, whittling a canoe. I don't know what's going on, but everybody's sort of supposed to use this time and do creative, amazing things. And so I'm gonna challenge you right now to do one thing. I'm gonna challenge you to, you're probably watching this on your phone already. If you're not, to get your phone out. I'm going to do the same. I'm reaching over here, so that's going to be a little naughty. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a challenge now. I'm going to ask you to go into your favorite social media platform, whether it's Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or whatever. I'm going to ask you to scroll through all your follows and the people that you're following. And I'm going to ask you to find one account that takes away from your joy, that when you look at that account, you feel bad about yourself, you feel less about yourself. So I'm going to ask you now to pause this video in like a couple of seconds and then go through your followers and your follows and delete one account that does the opposite, that is a thief of your joy, that makes you compare yourself to them and makes you feel terrible about yourself. So right now, I'm gonna pause it. And we're back. Did you delete something? All right, I know that for a lot of us right now, we're feeling a little lonely, we're feeling isolated, we're feeling anxious, we're feeling the opposite of joy. And that's totally understandable and that's totally valid. And the amazing thing about the Bible is that it actually talks about that in there as well. It talks about how when we were anxious, God comes alongside of us and works with us and is with us. And so he says that when we're anxious, he consoles us, he comforts us, and brings us joy.
How do we do the trick? 10 of diamonds, right? And it's so simple. You just, as you always would, you'd fan it out, pick a card, they hand it to you, you hold it, and you're doing all this, and this is just nonsense. This is just diversions. This means nothing. You're not actually feeling the card. You're not able to do anything. What you're doing is you're turning it to the side like this, and then you're twisting it slightly, just like a millimeter or two, and then you can see just barely, right there, you see what the card is. So it's a 10 of diamonds. That's it. It's the dumbest, stupidest, simplest trick in the book. And magic tricks for me, I don't know if you love them or not. I have always loved watching magic tricks. I'm terrible at them, but I love that endorphin rush that I get. It's just like, whoo! It's kind of like, I've never jumped in a parachute. I've never done anything extreme like that, but that's kind of similar feeling I get to when I figure out or understand how a magic trick works. And that's a great thing, and you get those adrenaline kicks from that, don't you? But I think that we often equate being happy and being joyful with those kind of feelings of like being elated or excited, or, you know, if you've had, almost like if you had 14 energy drinks, that sort of as that being happy. But joy can be that, but it's also a deeper thing where you can have joy and you can have a comfort and you can have a understanding of who you are in spite of the circumstances around you. So even when times are tough like now, things can still feel chaotic and unsure, but you know, and you have a certainty and you have a deep joy inside you that I know who I am. I know what's going on in my life. I have an understanding of what's important, and I understand that I am loved and that I have people around me and a God that loves me.
All right, right before we finish off, don't forget to hit us up on our social things. Get connected. Let us know what's good, what's bad, what's going on in your life, not just about these YouTube videos. We just want to hear from you. We want this to be something that creates a community of some sort. Even when we can't be physically together, we can still be together in other ways. So let us know how you're doing. Let us know what we should do to improve these videos. Let us know what's going on in your neck of the woods. Alrighty.